Second Ezra chapter 15 and 13. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. That belongs to apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim and Akwad across the four winds. To you, I salute the hopeful elect. This is the brother Zion back at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Woe to the world and to them that dwell therein. Okay, because we in the time of near destruction. All right. And we always look at that word, we always say that word woe means destruction, but let's go deep into that meaning. All right. Let's go deep into that meaning of woe. All right. It says woe. It says used to express grief or regret or distress. It says a condition of deep suffering from misfortune, affliction, or grief. Ruinous trouble, calamity, affliction. All right, economic woes. All this is coming to the society. All this is coming to the society. All right, because you get the WHO said they must be ready for respond to a next pandemic. All right, and another one is on its way. It says deadlier than Crown Royal 19. WHO chief warns threat of another pandemic emerging. Okay, another one emerging. Woe to the world. So it's going to be deep suffering coming for these people out here. All right. It's going to be deep suffering, affliction, and grief. All right. And it's going to cause economic woes. Because the first time we had a pandemic, the pandemic, that crippled the economy a lot. Because a lot of things were shut down. And that caused a lot of businesses to close down. All right, that staggered the economy. A lot of businesses closed down. It's going to cause a lot of economic woes. It's going to cause, let's look at the synonyms. It's called synonyms, affliction, agony, anguish, distress. And people experience this a lot during the pandemic. They've experienced this through the way by the way of losing jobs, and also Crown Royal 19. This is disease fucked up a lot of these people, had them in some excruciation, going to pain, or it hurt, misery, pain, rock, straits, tribulation, torture, and a lot of torture is coming. All right, because they say this one is going to be deadlier than Crown Royal 19. All right, and a lot of these people out here, they out here riding, over in our country, they just worrying but having fun, twerking it up, and having basically have plans of a hot girl summer, but they don't know what's coming. It's going to be a lot of tribulation. All right, bad, horrible times is coming on this earth, but these people ain't listening to what we're saying. All right. Tedros said the world must prepare for a virus that is even deadlier than Crown Royal, which he stated has killed at least 20 million. All right. You see that? It says World Health Organization Chief Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, if I don't pronounce the word wrong, has warned that the world should be prepared for a future virus that could even spread deadlier than Crown Royal 19. Speaking at the Annual Health Assembly in Geneva, he emphasized the need to prioritize negotiations aimed at preventing a future pandemics. All right, you see that? So they're saying, all right, something else big is coming. Something else is coming. All right, so hey, they have everything in place. This, gates of hell and says, aim at 2024. So hey, we in some serious times. It says, despite the declaration by the WHO that Crown Royal 19 is no longer a health emergency, Dr. Tedros cautioned that the ongoing pandemic is far from over. Tedros said that the world must prepare for a virus that is even deadlier than Crown Royal 19, which he stated has killed at least 20 million, reported The Independent. You see that? The threat of another variant emerging that causes a new surge of disease and death remains, Tedros says, and the threat of another pathogen emerging with even deadlier potential remains. You see that? So, hey, it's gonna be a lot of pain, agony, misfortune coming on this planet Earth. A lot of woes, even economic woes, because that's gonna stagger the economy again. All right, so 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell in. All right, because a lot of times on this earth, bad times are coming on this earth. And Yahweh Shai speak about these times. All right, so let's get it. And all these is pestilences by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, all right. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall have wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences. Pestilences. Okay? A lot of people don't know what pestilence is. Crown Royal 19. And a lot more that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to send by the way of his sword, Esau. The Most High is going to use this devil to spread a lot of these more pestilences of the earth in the earth to catch you niggas. All right? To catch you niggas. Pestilences. A pestilent fellow, a plague. Plague of a certain affinity, a plague, literally the disease. All right? A disease. A plague by Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? So more plagues is coming on this earth at you niggas. Okay? It says a threat of another variant emerging that causes new surges of disease and death remains. All right? Tedros said, and the threat of another pathogen emerging with even deadlier potential remains. All right? But let me show you this. Okay? Watch this, right? This in the UK. It says a contagious fungus infection had the potential to spread. It says exclusive warning, world not prepared. See that? World is not prepared. Hey, the time was coming on this earth. Hey, the Most High ain't playing. And the Most High is going to shock up a lot of these women too. It says warning, world not prepared as woman infected with highly contagious fungal disease. It says the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirmed 2 patients were struck down with the first cases of drug-resistant ringworm, also known as tinea, after suffering rash symptoms. And all these is plagues from the Lord. Medics have chilling warned that the world is not prepared for what is to come. All right, the world is not prepared. Okay, so these people out here twerking it up and partying. All right, say the world is not prepared because the time was coming on this earth. There's going to be nothing like this world has never seen before. As pursuant to the scripture, y'all. This is Daniel 12 and 1. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth up for the children of thy people. Archangel Michael unto Yahushai, there shall be a time of trouble. He have to step in. As never since there was a nation, even to that same time, thy people, and at that time thy people shall all be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So it can be so bad, Ocha. The Archangel Michael under Yahushai can have to step in, because it can be so bad, Ocha. All these plagues and all these diseases Esau is gonna send on this planet Earth. It ain't gonna be no joke, These people, Ocha, they don't know what's coming, by. They don't know what's coming. Okay. It says, back in the article, it says, the world is not prepared for what's come as 2 women are confirmed to be infected with the first cases of highly contagious fungal disease. The CDC confirmed that the unnamed patients in the United States, 28 and 47, have been struck down the first known cases of drug-resistant ringworm, also known as tinea. All right? The 2 women suffered lesions on their neck, buttocks, thighs, and abdomen, with family members also suffering symptoms. So it ain't gonna be no hot girl summer. Sharing your friggin' windows, bathing suit, and all that shit. Okay? It says, David Denning, professor of infectious diseases and global health of the University of Manchester, revealed the infection, which can be transmitted easily in schools and homes, is spreading across the country. You see that? This is plagues from the Lord. Or he said, skin fungal infection are transmitted from one person to another in schools, homes with intimate contact. The new terbinafine resistant fungus is a new species called Trichophthora indotinate and first idea in India. All right, so you see this? It's transmitted from one person to another in school. So guess what? Schools gonna have to be shut down soon, because it's gonna be bad out here. All right, and guess what? It's beautiful that we in these times. All right, these plagues sent from the Lord. These plagues sent from the Lord. And who is he going to control that can turn them away? All right, the second Ezra 15 and 8. The mighty Lord sending the plagues, and who is he that can drag them away? Drive them away. The mighty Lord sending the plagues, and this is a plague. This is a plague from the Lord coming to get you wicked people. Or are you proud, arrogant, wicked ass woman, and you niggas? All right. This is Isaiah 13:11, and I'll punish the world for their evil, and I'll cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So the Lord ain't playing, boy. The Lord ain't playing. All right, you see that? All right. So guess what? This coming. This coming. One of my favorite scriptures right here. I love this scripture right there. The second Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries, those woes, this is those woes right here, shall be done to them, that in a lot of time shall dwell in the world, because they walked in great pride. So you niggas, you woman, especially you woman, pride and cause y'all. All right, y'all can get humble down. This is going to be a great humbling the Lord is going to bring on this earth. Because guess what? You see this right here? You see this right here? This new fungal disease. You hear what they say? All right. It says with the first cases of the drug resistant ringworm, highly contagious fungal disease. So guess what? This plague from the Lord is gonna catch you wicked niggas and you wicked woman. The Most High ain't playing, you know. All right, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord be persuade men, boy. All right, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ain't playing. Okay, he ain't playing. These pestilence ain't no joke. All right, yeah, they say the world ain't ready. They ain't know what's coming on this earth. Okay, they don't know what's coming. Only death and destruction. Salakia. Get one more scripture and I'm gonna get out of here. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses and with death and destruction. So that's what the Most High is sending. As we see here, a highly contagious fungal disease. Then you have the WHO warning, of the shit what's happening right now, of another, pandemic. So you've been warned. Give them warning for me. Yeah, man. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.